Okay, good morning again, everybody. In big letters for this morning, I've got lateral and rotational elements. So we're going to blend those in. The three compound lifts in the middle of the work will be the single leg RDL, the sumo squat, and what's the other one we got? And the lateral lunge. So we'll just do some of the previous compounds we did in the warm up. So we'll add in some squats and other bits and bobs. And then we'll try and put a bit more lateral rotational work into the session, because that's, especially for sweep or rowing, is going to be beneficial. So that's been on the to-do list for a long time. So we'll keep adding all of that in. Okay, so we'll get 10 minutes of getting thoroughly warm and ready to go. So again, just weightlifter style. We'll start with clenched knuckles, just getting some wrist rolls happening. So we'll start off with just the extreme ends of the skeleton. Practice some open fingers as well. So a party trick I learned: when we have long fingers compared to a closed knuckle, it will change whether our head of our tricep is engaged or not. So we can more thoroughly get warmed up if we mix up a grip. Okay, don't forget ankles as well. Get some ankle rolls going. Okay, then next up, we'll just put a bit of loading into the lower body. So we're just going to stand tall. We're just going to do knees over toes, knees over toes. So butts dropping down towards the ankles, just getting a little bit of knee and ankle again. Again, then switching up to my favourite, just swirl around, nice and gently to start with. Okay, then just gently a little bit of heel flicks, and can kicks. And then just a little quick bit of wake the adductors up. And then swing the gates in the opposite direction. So swinging throughs, swinging throughs. Okay, then next up, just some gently to start with, just swinging sagittal plane, straight ahead. And then not forgetting side to side. And then we're going to do some kickback. So what we're going to do is just kick back, step forward again, kick back, step forward again, kicking back. So at the end of the session, I'll quickly talk through where kickbacks are beneficial for cross training, but for the moment, it's just learning. Hinge at the hip, kick back, hinge at the hip, kicking back, Obviously, be aware of what's around you if you've got more than one person in the room. Looking good, troops. Okay, so we're going to have whatever object we're going to compress with. All that's going to happen is we're going to compress, we're going to squat down, we're going to push out, come back in, coming back up. So just like we did earlier in the season, except for instead of having a 5K, 10 kilo, 2 kilo weights plate to work with, we're just going to compress around the bottom of the movement. That's good. Okay, switching up to a lunge. So we're just going to lunge out and in. Get some lunging out and in happening. That's good. And then the next challenge, through lunging out and in and reaching up, lunging down, reaching up, compress and reach, through, compress and reach, compress and reach. That's good. And then rotating out to the side. So we're in effect doing like a sort of sweep or motion with our upper bodies as we rotate through. Keep swapping legs over. And then we're going to switch back to the squat. So we're going to be back to our bilateral squat. Squat down, sweep or rotation. Squat down, sweep or rotation. If you want to be a bit more brutal, you can squat down, reach up. This will be a lot more challenging. If it doesn't feel comfortable, then just stick with, go for a lateral rotation. That's good, troops. Nice one. Okay, so we're going to just switch back into finishing off with a bit of hopping work. So all that's going to happen, we're just going to keep it simple to start with. It's just going to be hop forwards, hop back. Try and keep your upper body as still as you can. Now switching up, hopping to lateral, so just to the side and back, side and back. And obviously practicing to the other side as well. And then we're just going to switch up into, as we do, hop forwards, hop backs, hop forwards, hop backs, hop forwards, and twist, and coming back, and twists. If you want to hop forwards, twist, side. If you want, you can get to an even more complex where you're going side to side. Then we're going to transition into hopping to the side, to the middle, to the side, to the middle, split down, drop squat, come back up, hopping, drop squats. Again, keep trying to keep your brain working hard with when you drop. Also, try and mix it up and spin, split and drop. Last 10 reps. Looking good, troops. Good, well done, guys. Okay, so again, we'll just get a little bit of Spider-Man in here. So big lunge forwards, bottom leg on the ground. Spider-Man position. Again, just steadying ourselves. Drop and reach. Drop through, reach. Drop and rotate through. Making sure we're practicing. Also, thread the needle through, reach up the other side. Making sure we're doing both legs. Remember, both directions. So your chest going up to both the left side and your chest going up to the right side in terms of the arm elevations, and the opposite, dropping the hand down towards the floor. That's good, troops. Last few reps. Okay, so we're going to switch into just the 90-90 as we haven't done those in a while. So we're just going to be on the deck, legs 90 degrees either side of our spine line. Just let yourself breathe and relax for 12 seconds, 15 seconds. Okay, so switching your legs over. Okay, so while your legs are switched, keep your legs in the same position. Come into your legs on the ground, but your head up into the sky. And then from your head up into the sky, legs still on the ground. Then again, remember, we're going to lean over the knee and the foot that are facing upwards. So we're going to go from this upright position down towards the floor again, but over the top of that abducted knee and leg. That's it. Again, just relax into that position. Once you're down there, let your arms spread. Okay, so then we're going to go back into lying on the floor, switching our legs over, coming back up, and then from that up position, again, we're going to go down, over that abducted leg and knee, head going down towards the ground. Okay, and then relaxing out. While we're down here, we're going to let ourselves sit with our feet straight in front of us. From this position, all we're going to do is we're going to try to sit really big and tall. Legs out straight in front. Feet wide enough apart. Try to keep your back as straight and strong as possible. And just see if you can have one foot, one toe, go down towards the heel on the other foot. So both toes, feet are pointing up to the sky. Just see if you can get one toe to go down towards the heel on the other side. See if there's any asymmetries in your range of movement. Say for the top toe away from the other foot. If you're in any discomfort, obviously just chill, back away. Okay, more challenging. We're going to try into a bit of marching. So we're going to sit and we're going to pump through with the arms to start with. So we're just going to be sat in this tall, strong position. What I want you to do is just get into some arm swings. You're just going to do about 10 arm swings gently, and then you're going to do 6, 7, or 8, where I want you to really drive. Relax. After you've done your 6 to 8 of tempo, again, practice with both open wrists and closed wrists with knuckles. Ready, drive. And again, drive. That's good. So this is a position we don't sit in for a huge amount of time in the running stroke, but when we do sit in this position in both the drive and the recovery, we want it to be strong and dynamic. So our hips are going to have to be able to handle this, as well as our chest, our thorax. So we're going to modify it up. We're going to now develop little foot elevations into the movement. So we're now getting even more challenging. So we're going into our driving, marching with the feet, then relax, just marching with the arms. So when you march with the feet, again, you're going to drive for 6 to 8 reps. Okay, ready, steady, and relax. Okay, last attempt, ready, 2, 3, march, drive, and relax. Good stuff, guys. If you're feeling the need to do a little bit of lunge and pulse because your hips are burning, feel free to do so. As your hips are going to be burning even more shortly. Excellent work, troops. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of heel walk, then some duck walk, then some squat and laterals. So for our heel walk, what's going to happen? Toes stay up, similar to the last drill. Okay, what we're going to do is walk forwards, backwards, keep your toes up, so you're just moving off the heels. If you wish to, heel walk laterally. If you've got enough floor space, you can go a long way forwards, a long way backwards, up on your heels. Eventually, we get the capacity to do running heel walks in our warm-up. Okay, we're going to switch into toes up, so heels off the deck, toes on the ground. Again, same principle. Earlier we were doing, now we're just doing on the toes walks. If you want to do laterals, you can. So we're just getting used to not working on flat feet in our dynamic warm-up as well as normal feet. Okay, next horrible challenge, we're going to try a duck walk. So we're going to be down into our squat. Okay, from down into our squat position, we're just going to see if we can duck walk, come up as high or as low as your hips and your lower body allows you. If your hips don't like duck walking, come up a little bit higher. But we're just starting to do staggered movements as well as laterals where we're lunging with everything in the sagittal plane. So we're just getting used to that. That's it, last few reps, guys. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to grab our rope or our stick or anything else that you've got to hand. So again, So I like a bow tie, anything that you've got. So all we're going to do is from our lunging position to start with, all we're going to do is going to have our hands up above us. We're just going to let our straight arms drop to one side, to the other side, to one side, to the other side. So try keep your upper body, your trunk, so your hips up to the base of your shoulder blades nice and still. Okay, swapping legs over. Okay, while we're here, we'll just do a few gentle down and ups, so partial pullovers. Okay, we're going to go into our squat stance. So from down in our squat stance, we're going to then have our arms up overhead. So for me, this is slightly short on the stick, but into our squat and lateral side to side. That's good. I'm not going to ask you to do pullovers in a squat because that will likely bust someone's shoulders up. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to get back into our lunge. And then from our lunge, it's easier with a stick, but it's still same principles apply with a band or rope. Just make sure you've got some tension. All you're going to do is you're just going to push laterally, like we did with the sweep or squat movement, out to the side whilst you're in the lunge. If you wish, add a little bit of hip movement, but try and just rotate out to the side. Again, 5 seconds is plenty, 6 seconds. Again, we'll go back out there. Again, thinking of that sweep or motion, getting in that sweet spot, feel it burn. Okay, swapping over legs if you wish. Then we've got out to the other side. That's it. And relaxing. And then ready, and out to the side, squeeze. So tension on your band or your rope. That's it, out to the side there. Good, back into our start position. Excellent. Okay, now keeping the legs as they are, out to the other side. And hold. That's good, back in we come. Okay, ready, steady, out to the other side. Holding. If you wish to, like the trick when you do a deadlift, you can have one hand under, one hand over. So rather than double overhand or double underhand, you can have a contralateral grip. So again, swapping the leg over, out to the other side. Again with a rope, if you wish, and relaxing. If you wish, you can have, rather than that over grip, you can also have obviously a neutral grip when you've got your rope or band or whatever. Okay, out to the side again. Towel that's thin enough, slender enough, a scarf, all these different options. That's excellent, looking good, troops. Okay, so we're going to get into the main body of the session because already I've burned 24 minutes up. So we're going to get some time under tempo, some more isometrics and negatives on the lateral lunge, the single leg reverse deadlift, and the sumo. So the lateral lunge will be the one we did where we went out to the side, we went down, we came back up. So we'll just practice a few free tempo, sit behind you, one leg straddling to the side. Obviously make sure we practice the movement on both legs. Okay, then the single leg RDL. So we're going to just have a balance on 1 foot. With that 1 foot balance, what we're going to do is we're going to hide the hands in the hips. Okay, down towards the toe, drive back up, single leg as we come down, come back up. Make sure we practiced on both legs. So we're going to add some pausing at the bottom, work on the single leg RDL, and then on our sumo, rather than a gymnast squat or normal squat, we're going to then go even wider, heels apart, toes will flare out to the sides even more, and we're going to have our knees go really, really wide apart, knees tracking over the toes at the bottom. So we'll be in that sumo squat. The main thing is have the knees track out with those toes. Toes are pointed outwards, heels are pointed slightly more inwards. Okay, and then last up, just not to disappoint you, when we mix in a bit of pressing, we'll mix in the pressing again. You can either have hands close together, or you can mix up hands wide apart, or you can have normal grip, and if you wish, have some elevation on one hand whilst you go down. So again, you can have some elevation on one hand as you go down through the movement. Right, we'll start off with lateral lunges. We're just going to get a count of 2 at the bottom, a 7 second, maybe even 8 seconds on the way down to start with. So counting a target of 7, then 2 seconds at the bottom. Ready, steady, and 1, 6, 7, 1, 2, out we come, and again, and moving 2, 3, and hold up we come, and moving 1, pausing, out we come, and again, pausing, out we come. 1 more for luck. Ready, 2, 3, 7, pausing, out we come. Switching to the other leg, and over we go. 1, 2, and 7, and pausing, and out we come. And here we go again. 5, 6, 7, pausing, out we come. And again. Pausing, out we come. And 1 more for luck, here we go. Pausing, and out we come. RDL in with a single leg. So we're going to be, again, counting slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, pausing. 1, 2, 3, 4, then down again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? And 1, 3, 4, pausing. And down we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Down we go. 1, pausing. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Up we come. Down we go. Pause, pause, pause. And down we go. 2, 3, 4. Up we come. 1 more. Ready. Pause. And down we go. 2, 3, 4. Swatching legs over. Really hide the hands in the hips on the way down. Ready. And pausing. And down we go. Use your core, find the balance. Up we come. Ready. And down we go. Pausing. And down we go. Up we come. And again, ready. Down. Pausing. And down we go. That's good. Up we come. So troops, really emphasize practice with both feet together rather than coming down and then rounding our back. Keep your tailbone out behind you, hide the hands in the hips, and just keep developing that nice hinge in the spine as we go through the movement. Okay, into the press. Same principle. 4 seconds pause, then another 4 seconds. Ready? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, pausing. And down, 4, 3, 2, 1, push. And down, 2, 3, 4, pausing. And 1, 2, 3, 4, push. And 1, 2, 3, 4, pausing. And down, 2, 3, 4, push. One more, ready, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, pausing. And down, 2, 3, 4, push. Okay, sumo squatting. So back into the sumo squat. Wide feet, heels in, toes out. And ready, we're going to go down for 4, pause, down for 4, ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, pausing. And down, 2, 3, 4, up we come. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4. And down, 2, 3, 4, up we come. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, pausing. And down, 2, 3, 4, up we come. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4, up we come. And 1. Pausing. And down. Up we come. Okay, back to the single leg RDL. Ready, hide hands in hips. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause it up. And 2, 3, 4. Up we come. 1, 2, 3, 4. And down. 2, 3, 4. Up we come. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Pausing. And down. Up we come. One more. Ready. 1. Pausing. And down, 2, 3, 4. Up we come. Okay, switching on the legs. Ready, 1. Pausing. And down. Up we come. Hinging, 2, 3, 4. Pausing. And down. Up we come. And again, down, 2, 3, 4, pausing. And down, 3, 2, 1. One more. Hinging, 2, 3, 4, pausing. And down, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. We'll burn the legs. Lateral lunge. 6 or 7 seconds down, then hold for 2. Ready? And 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Pause. Out we come. And again, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and pause. Up we come. And again, 1, 2, 7, pause, up we come. So 1 second foot lifting, 2 seconds foot going down, 3, 4, 6, 7 on the lower, pausing, up we come. And one more, ready, 1, 2, 6, 7, pausing, and up we come. Switching legs, lifting foot 1, 2, landing foot 3, 7, pausing, and up we come. And again, pausing, up we come. 2 more, ready, 1, 2, pausing, up we come. And here we go. And up we come. Back into the press. Oops. Ready. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we come. And 1. Pausing. And down. 4, up we come. And 1, 2, 3, 4, pausing. And down. Up we come. One more, ready, down. Pausing. Down. Up we come. Good work, troops. Back to sumos. Heels apart, toes out. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're pausing, pausing. And we're down. And out we come. And down, 2, 3, 4, pausing. And down, 2, 3, 4, up we come. And ready, 1, 4, pausing. And down, 2, 3, 4, up we come. Nice and slow, ready, 1, 4, pausing. Knees wide. And down, 2, 3, 4, up we come. One more for luck. Knees out, slowly, slowly. Pausing. Down. Up we come. Well done, troops. Have a quick drink if you need it. Then we'll crack back into some more single leg RDL. "39 minutes gone." Okay. Remembering, just like with both feet on the ground, hinge at the hip. So with both feet on the ground, you'll find your legs will be straighter when you're going from knees to toes. Single leg, getting hinge at the hip. You'll have often a slightly earlier leg bend on the way down. Okay, ready? And 1, 2, 4, pausing. And down, 2, 3, 4, all the way up. You don't have to put your fingers on the ground at the bottom. Just focus on that hinge as you go down. Ready? 1, pausing. And down. And up we come. Hinging. Pausing. And down, 2, 3, 4, up we come. One more, take the burn. Pausing. And down we go. Switching legs. Ready. down, 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 and pausing, and down, hinging, up we come, down we go, hinge, pause, 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 and then down, 3, 4, up we come, hinging, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, and down, 2, 3, 4, up we come, hinging, 3, 4, pause, down, up we come, one more, ready, hinging, pause, pause, down, up we come, good work troops, back into the press before we lateral. Okay, ready, steady, 1, 2, 3, 4, pausing, and 1, 2, 3, 4, push, ready, 1, 4, pausing, and down, 2, 3, 4, push, and down, pausing, and down, 2, 3, 4, push, one more, ready, down, pausing, and down, 2, 3, 4, push. Well done, guys. Lateral lunge. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold, hold, out we come. And 1, 5, 6, 7, pause, out we come. And 1, 2, pausing, out we come. And pausing, out we come. Switching legs. And ready, 1, 2, pausing, out we come, and 1, 2, 3, 7, pausing, out we come, and pause, out we come, last one, and 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, pausing, out we come. Burn the legs, sumo, ready, 1, 2, pause, 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 and down, 2, 3, 4, out we come. Again, 1, pausing, and down, up we come, halfway down, ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, pausing, and down, 2, 3, 4, up we come, 1, 2, 3, 4, pausing, and down, up we come, one more, ready, hang on in there, 1, pause, 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 and down, 2, 3, 4, up we come. Okay, mind over matter, back to the press. Think of the boat speed we're going to get. So, ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, push, and ready, down, 4, pause, and down, 2, 3, 4, push, and again, ready, 1, 4, pause, and down, 2, 3, 4, push, one more, ready, down, hold, and down, and push. Well done, troops. That's 46 minutes done. Have a drink if you need it. We'll go through one more set of legs. After we start at the end of the session, we'll superset with some core work. So we're going to be into a sitting position. From our sitting position, we're going to have our object that we were clamping with earlier, compressing with earlier. Okay, so that all we're going to do to start with, all we're going to do is compress, squeeze, hinge strongly in your core. You're just going to push out, bring back in, nice and slow, push out, bring back in. Okay, now compress, push up, and back down, compress, push up, and back down. Now with at least one heel, if not both heels off the ground, I'm going to go for one heel because I'm knackered. I'm going to go just push out, push up, push out, push up, rotate, push out to the side, hold, back in, up to the other side, hold, back in, swap feet if you need to, pushing out, back in, pushing up, back down, out to the side, push, hold, back in, compress, squeeze to the other side, back in, and the other side again, back in, and the other side again, back in, good. Okay, we're going to just have both feet off the ground, ready, and we're going to push out, come back in, really strong lower back, strong posture, ready, push up, come back in, again, let your chest come towards your legs if you want, push up, hinge strongly, come back in, rest your feet a second, regain strong posture, hinge, push out to the side, hold, back in, push out to the other side, hold, back in, and relax. Ready, one more, feet up, push out to the side, hold, come back in, push out to the side, hold, come back in. Good. Back into legs work. Again, we'll RDL, we'll sumo, and we'll lunge. So, ready, 5 of the best. Ready, hinge, 2, 3, 4, pausing, down, up we come, hinge, pausing, down, up we come, hinging, pausing, 4, 5, down, 2, 3, 4, up we come, one more, ready, hinging, down from the pause, switching legs over, so ready, hinging, pause, down we go, 2, 3, 4, and up, hinging, 2, 3, 4, pausing, 2, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, up we come, hinging, pausing, down, 2, 3, 4, up we come, one more, hinging, pausing, down we come, up, good, okay, switching into our sumo, feet nice and wide, heels in, knees out, 2, 3, 4, pausing, 2, 1, down we go, 3, 4, and up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the pausing, and down, 2, 3, 4, up we come, 3, go, ready, and 1, pausing, and down, 2, 3, 4, up we come, slowly down, 2, 3, 4, pausing, 2, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, up we come, and ready, 2, 3, 4, pausing, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, up we come. Okay, hang on in there, guys. That'll lunge again. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, pausing. Out we come. And ready. 1, 2, 6, 7, pausing. Out we come. And 1. Pausing, out we come, 2 more, nice and slow, ready, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, pausing, out we come, and 1, pausing, out we come, switching legs, ready, 1, pausing, out we come, and 1, pausing, and out we come, 2 to go, ready, 1, pause, out we come, last one, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and pause, and out we come. Well done, troops. I hope your hips aren't too on fire at this point. We've got 7 minutes left, a few minutes of core, and then we'll get some quick chatter going. So, done that one. Wow, do that next time. Right, so we're going to get some Aleknas going. We're going to just use our body, and then we'll try and challenge ourselves with our objects as well. So, all we're going to do, all that's going to happen, we're going to be in our Aleknas. We're just going to do some normal ones slowly to start with. So, remember, when one arm goes down, the opposite leg goes down. Okay, so again, your opposite arm and leg will move apart. So it's just going to be slowly working through that Alekna.
Okay, you're going to rest a second. Now, eyes this way and I'll give you a quick demonstration. So what we're going to be is we're going to be in our Lechner, then either with your arms or with your object. If it's the right size, your compressing object, what we're going to do is opposite hand knee. Okay, we're going to have that object compressed between our arm and our knee. So what we're going to do is we're going to be in this position, and we just do a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're just going to really squeeze. So it's just going to be a case of 6, 5, 4, 1, and relax. We're going to repeat that 2 to 3 times over. We're in that squeeze, compress the knee against the arm and relax before we then swap sides. If you don't have an object that's the sort of foam roller, flask, whatever size, and it's not comfortable against you, then you can just push against with your hands rather than your object. But the object is best where possible. So everybody getting ready, steady, and squeeze, compress, compress, squeeze, and relax. Okay, ready? In 2, 1, and squeeze, compress, compress, and relax. We'll swap sides. Other arm, other leg. Ready, steady, squeeze, compress, squeeze, 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 and relax. Okay, ready again. And 2, 3, squeeze, compress, 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 and relax. So troops, you're obviously not going to put an object right against the kneecap because that can be uncomfortable. So generally, there's a bit more muscle slightly on the inner leg side of your knee than there will be on the outer side. So you're looking for that point of pressure to be against slightly to the side of the knee rather than pushing on the sort of bony bit against the kneecap. Right, what practice makes perfect. So we'll go back into some normal Lechners before we go into the mix it up ones. So again, ready, normal Lechners, 4 each side, ready and go. That's good. So keep everything still apart from the leg and the arm that are moving. Remember, we are eventually looking for the hands to go down to the floor with a straight arm. Okay, last 2 reps. That's excellent. Well done, troops. And relax. Okay, so we can unmute you all. What I'll go over with you in future, we'll add in how to do the Lechners, and we'll have the rope or the band or whatever, or the object actually pulling our arms away from our feet. So we have to actually apply some counter force and then load our core from both in all directions more. The same principle applies. We can have the object squeeze between our feet together and abduct the legs and do movements of both legs together whilst the arm drops opposite. So I'll put in some variations of the Lechners, etc. I'll try and think up some more variations of the rotational stuff to help us hit the ground running with our sweep or better after the lockdown. The only other thing I've got on the to-do list for now is there's lots of things to chat through Saturdays. What should I go with? Remember, when you're sat at a desk for long periods, try and walk around for 5 minutes if you can. Walk up and down the stairs. Also, you can just hold onto your chair, and you can just do a lunge by putting your back leg under your chair and just get some lunges happening, holding onto the chair with your hands and just lunging your back leg underneath the chair. Again, just to help keep loosening those hips up and stopping the body getting frozen for long periods of sitting. So just try and keep your spine hygiene going during the week as much as you can, as well as all of your wonderful cardio work you're doing. The last things, remember, we can apply all the principles we're doing of negatives, pausing, negatives on our pull-up. So if you've got a tree trunk or you've got something you can hold on to, if you're out in the park for a walk for an hour, again, you can see somewhere that isn't cordoned off, like a set of swings or climbing frame. Literally just jump up, get loved one or partner to help you come all the way top, and just slowly lower down from the top of a pull-up. So just getting used to that eccentric, slowly lower down as slow as you can, pull-up work. If you can find somewhere in the world within the rules of the lockdown to do so, then trying to get that eccentric pull-up work will be hugely beneficial going forwards. Last up, just before my laptop battery runs out, running. Keep any running you've got going. The one thing about the running is there's a high eccentric loading and impact to it, so it can sometimes tighten us up in the thorax, in the hips, and then as a result we're not rowing as fast. So try to keep all your accessory exercises going through your running work, and also be conscious of your cadence. If you've got a cadence meter on your run and you're finding that you're running along a slow jog, 130, 40, 150 steps per minute cadence, it's a bit on the low side. We're trying to have any cycling, running, cross-training work to be as fast twitch as possible. We're trying not to be rowers who just grind out slow cadences. So again, try and keep your cadence light and fast. Keep your accessory exercises going around, especially long runs. The other thing you can mix into your run to help us get off the start line more quickly is actually start some burst running. If you're not used to it, try and run 100 meter, 200 meter, 400 meter sprints. You probably will pull a hamstring at some point. So how do you avoid that? On a 20-yard dash, you are not going to pull a hammy. You cannot load the hammy enough over 20 yards or 10 yards to pull it, especially if you do a walking or a jogging rolling start into that 10, 20-yard dash. So practice your dash work, either as fast slug style in a long run or just as a separate session of just, you can do 5 sets of dash for 20 yards, walk recovery for 20 yards, do that set of 5 reps for up to 4 or 5 sets. So again, you can get, we can help ourselves get out the start line without getting injured by wisely, cautiously, but with intent, just mixing in some 20-yard dash work into our runs and stuff as well. Troops, any questions on today's? Me yapping on. Concerns, feedback?
No, thank you.
Right, I really enjoyed that as ever. I look forward to seeing you next weekend, where I'll try and diversify and add a bit more variability into our next session.
Thank you.
Big thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Big well done. Here we go.
Jen.